LeBron, what's the biggest challenge you guys have in the 10 days off and trying to get out here?
Just getting back into the flow of basketball. Like I said, we've been around the game, for 8 days now, but into a game situation. So getting back into the flow, but it shouldn't be too hard. These fans, this atmosphere, and this team that we're playing against should put us right back where we need to be.
Your thoughts on Isaiah Thomas and how he's going through all he's gone physically and emotionally with the family?
He's playing great.
Ron, you guys have had tremendous success, though, in that first game off sweeps. What's been the common thread?
We've had great rhythm. We've had great pace. And energy and effort on it defensively has been in tune with the game plan. And if we can do that tonight, you also have a good chance to win.
How big of an advantage is it to have 9 days off rest and watch your opponent?
It's no advantage at all. Not for me. You get days off, but for me, I'd rather be playing. So, today is an opportunity for us to play Cavaliers basketball to the best of our ability. And like I said, if we could do that, we give ourselves a good chance to win.
You've played plenty of big games in Boston. What are your thoughts on playing here and the fans and just playing in this building?
It don't matter for me. Just be part of the postseason is always a treat for me. And I've been fortunate enough to be a part of it 12 straight years at this point now. So any building I'm able to walk into at any point of the playoffs is always a treat for me.
Ron, does those old games feel like a million years ago, those old battles?
For sure, yep.
Anything else?
How different is this Cavaliers team than the one with you in April?
For us, we just want to try to get better each month. And I believe from March to April to May, we've gotten better. We're a better team. We're better equipped to situations. We're better challenged right now, and we look forward to the challenge that this Celtics team provides. So, we look forward to it.
Jared's mostly had a defensive role. Can you see that morphing more towards offense as this goes on?
JR, at the end of the day, his role is just compete. And, when he's on the floor, he's a threat offensively. Just like when Kyle's on the floor, he's a threat. Channing's on the floor, he's a threat. Those guys are threats because of their ability to knock down shots. So, obviously he's taking the matchup because of the names, Paul George and the name of DeMar DeRozan. But, he's been a threat when he's on the court because he's ability to shoot the ball.
LeBron, we talk all the time about other franchises building themselves to try to beat you. You got a team in the conference finals who has the #1 overall pick. Did you have, with that being the context, did you have any reaction to that? Or?
It was just like a wow. It was like, okay, be able to be a very, very good team and get the #1 pick. They got the better side of that situation with Brooklyn, I'll tell you that.
Do you think that'll have an effect on the crowd tonight? You would think they'd be more pumped because of having the #1 pick.
I don't think Boston fans need any more pumping up. You're born with a pump. If that makes any sense, Mary.
What is your goal for these finals?
I don't have no quote. Just play hard, compete, just go out and play.
How is Darren Williams acquitted himself to you guys?
Say it again?
How is Darren Williams acquitted himself to you guys?
Just fit right in. We have one goal and one goal only. We fit right into our locker room. And our goal is to compete, sacrifice one another, and win ball games. It's a guy that I played with on a couple of occasions, be a part of the Olympic team. It's a guy I've known for quite a while now, so we was happy to get him. And every single day, he's gotten more and more comfortable with his role, what he needs to do to help this team win, and also in the locker room. So he's been a great addition. Yeah, it's always something that you got to kind of pay attention to. And I said that before we opened up the Toronto series because we had those days off before we opened up the second round. So, like I said, you can practice, you can work on your game, you can train a lot, but it's never no simulation for a game. So, we have to see what happens.
Ron, how vital will
Been doing this for 14 years. How much does do those 9 days off help?
I feel worse. I feel worse when I don't play.
How vital will be winning the three-point battle in this series with these guys?
Well, they're 1 or 2. They shoot the most threes in the postseason up there with Golden State and Houston. So we have to understand that that's one of their main focuses, and we have to cover the three-point line. I'm looking up at the scoreboard. Game 7, they took 26 in Game 7, and it looked like Washington kind of covered it pretty good. So, but we have to understand that this is something that they do. You know, IT is getting up 9 and 10 a game, but it's not just him. You know, Avery, Jay Crowder, Olenek, the rest of those guys, they all Horford is shooting a high clip now. So, you know, we got to protect the three-point line.
Yeah, how unique of a big is that?
What do you mean?
Just that he can facilitate the offense. It's also spreading the floor now.
That's what's going on in our game. I mean, you know, Draymond. You know, at one point, Joakim Noah was that guy too that could facilitate the offense from just busting out on the break. You know, you got guys like that makes their team even more dynamic. When you got a guy that can grab a rebound and bust out on the break and handle the ball and also pass and also score. So, you know, it definitely helps their team out a lot.
LeBron, I know the goal is another championship, but can you appreciate what this team has done so far, sweeping the first 2 rounds?
We know the ultimate goal, yes, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, if you're able to be successful in this league, this is the #1 league. If you're able to be successful at any level, then you can always, you know, appreciate it. It's never satisfying unless you know, for me, you know, unless you host a trophy. But I can appreciate what we've been able to accomplish, you know, in the 2-3 years that I've been back. So, you know, but we got to continue the journey because it's not done.